So let's talk about the fashion trends that are going to be dominating the fashion scene this autumn or fall, whatever you want to call it. And even though I don't buy into trends that much myself these days, I like to keep an eye on them because you never know when one might work for you. If you like this video at any point, please do drop it a like. And now that's all out the way, let's get into the video. So the first trend I want to talk about is slimmer cut pants. Baggy fit pants or trousers or bottoms, whatever you want to call them, they've been dominating the fashion scene for quite a while now. But I do think this trend is coming to an end. And I've noticed a massive shift towards more fitted pants recently, and I'm already seeing them a lot more with autumn outfits. And when I say fitted cuts, I don't mean skinny fits. I mean more straight cuts and slim fits. And I personally like the more fitted looks, whether they're trending or not, but let me know what you think. Are you into the more fitted looks, or are you going to be sticking with the more baggy cuts this autumn? Let me know. Next up, we've got the Western style. So the Western style has been getting more and more popular over the past couple of years, and it's extremely popular this autumn too. I'm seeing this style absolutely everywhere at the moment, and brands like Abercrombie and Zara are pushing it a lot, which is usually a good indicator that it's currently trending. But I think the Western style is a solid one to get into, and I think you can find some really versatile pieces from this style. I'm also noticing a lot of people wearing bootcut pants which are from this style, whether they're into the Western style or not. Jeans like the Wrangler cowboy cuts are flying off the shelves at the moment, and if you're into this style, then I can't recommend these jeans enough. They fit well, they're affordable, and the quality is great for the price. Also, the boot cut is really subtle on these, so they're not going to look outdated once the trends move on. But yeah, the Western style is 100% in full swing at the moment, and let me know what you think of it. Next up is rugby shirts. Now, rugby shirts are from the preppy style, which has been extremely popular over the past couple of years, and I'm seeing them everywhere at the moment. And this is kind of like the posher version of the blokecore trend, where people wear football style shirts with their casual outfits. Ralph Lauren are the first brand that come to mind when I think of rugby shirts, and they can be a nice way to add some detail and colour to an outfit. And because they're fairly thick, you can easily wear them on their own on the warmer autumn days, and on the colder autumn days they're easy to layer with, so they're a pretty useful piece to have. And even though I have dabbled with rugby shirts in the past, they're not really for me or my style right now, but if you like them, then they can be a decent option for the wardrobe. Next up, we've got a jacket from NN07. Now this jacket seems to be everyone's favourite fall jacket right now. This jacket got really popular from the show The Bear, and because of that, it sells out every time it comes back into stock. And at the time of recording this, it's just sold out again, but I would have thought they'd restock it, because why wouldn't they? It sells so well for them, so they'd be foolish not to. But personally, and I might upset quite a few people here, but I don't love this jacket. I mean, the colours are perfect for the autumn, but the jacket just doesn't quite do it for me. I didn't really love it in the Bear, and I don't really love it now, but that's just me. And that's nothing against NN07, by the way. I think they do some really nice looking pieces, so if you haven't checked them out yet, definitely check them out. But this jacket, I'm just going to leave to others. But what do you think about this one? Do you think it's worth the hype, or do you think it's overrated? Next up, we've got cow and leopard print. Now this is another trend that's been around for a while now, but I'm seeing a lot more of it this autumn. And personally, I'm a bit of a fan of this one, as I love the detail it adds to an outfit, and I think you can wear this with most styles. Now this one is definitely more popular in women's fashion at the moment, and I think it probably always will be, but I am noticing a lot more men wearing it too. And even though this one is a bit of a trend at the moment, I do think these styles of prints are timeless, even though a lot of people disagree with me. The next trend I want to talk about is suiting. Now every year, every fashion magazine says suiting is going to be trending, and I always disagree with them. However, this year I do agree with them. I think a lot of people are enjoying mixing more smart elements with their casual fits these days, and they're leaning more towards classic pieces. I think the popularity of the preppy style has had a big impact with people wearing suits more casually, and brands like Ralph Lauren, J. Crew and Drake's are getting a lot of love and attention right now. Now this trend is too smart for me. I'm a bit of a scruff, but if you like the look of it, I do think it looks good on anyone, so give it a go. The next trend is chore jackets and workwear style jackets. Now I read an article on GQ the other day where it said the chore jacket was dead or something, but I don't know what the the person writing it was on about personally. I think chore jackets or workwear style jackets like the Carhartt Detroit jacket, for example, are more popular than ever right now, and we're seeing them a lot this autumn. And it seems like every brand out there are pushing workwear style jackets, and people are absolutely loving them, including myself. And in my opinion, there's never a bad time to pick one of these up. Even when they're not trending, they still look stylish, so they'll never die in my opinion. And if you're on the hunt for a workwear style jacket, then I'll link some of my favourites in the description box, along with everything else from this video. But let's move on. So I think we should probably talk about some footwear, and let's start off with some sneakers. Now I do think Adidas are still dominating the sneaker scene right now, but there is another brand that are currently trending, and it's Puma. And I said in a video last year that I thought it was Puma's year last year, but I was wrong. So I'm just editing this video, and I've just found that video where I made my trend prediction, and it wasn't from last year, it was from January this year, so I wasn't wrong at all. It was in my video sneakers are dying out or something like that, and it was towards the end of the video. Just have a watch of this. I also wanted to add in a prediction that no one else mentioned, which I was quite shocked by, but it's Puma, or Puma to a lot of you out there. Anyway, the brand has a lot of simple sneakers like the Adidas Samba, and I think they've been ready to pop off for a while now. Also, the whole racing trend seems to be very popular right now, and Puma or Puma do their Sparko sneakers, so it makes sense that we'll see a lot of people wear those with this style. Now, a lot of you laughed at me when I made that prediction, but who's laughing now? But I'm not going to sit here and toot my own horn, but I told you my trend predictions are no joke. But let's get back to the video. And even though quite a few sneakers from Puma are popping off at the moment, it's the Speedcat that seems to be getting the most attention. And this will show my age, but I remember this shoe being extremely popular when I was a young lad at school, and pretty much everyone at my school had a pair. But these are very sleek and slim and easy to style, and although they're not a pair I'm going to be getting myself, I've always quite liked them. And another pair that I've been seeing a lot at the moment, which has got a similar silhouette to the Speedcat, is this pair from Dries Van Noten. They've been selling out on most websites, even with their high price point, so there's a lot of demand for these. I've also been seeing this pair from Miu Miu and New Balance a lot, so there's definitely a trend here. People are enjoying the slimmer sole. Margiela Gats are another shoe I'm seeing a lot of this autumn already, and they're definitely having a bit of a moment. And before you say it, I know these are nothing new, they've been around forever, they're a classic, but classic items can still trend. Most of the items on this list are classic items and nothing new, but if I don't say it about the Margiela Gats, people will come for me in the comments. And when it comes to shoes, there's a few different styles that I'm seeing trending at the moment, and the first is the boat shoe. Now I know a lot of people think boat shoes are absolutely disgusting, but that doesn't mean they still can't trend. Well, if enough people don't like them, it can, but there's enough people that like them as well. And although this style of shoe is normally associated with summer, it seems like a lot of people are wearing them this autumn. And also, similar to the boat shoe, this style of shoe is another shoe that I've been seeing a lot of recently. I even saw Taylor Swift rocking a pair of these online the other day, so all of the Swifties will probably be getting themselves a pair if they don't have them already. And to tie in with the cow print trend that I was talking about earlier, Paraboot do their Michael shoe in cow print, which I think looks really cool. And although I do really like these shoes, they're not really for me or my style, but I do really enjoy seeing them on others. Also, ballet style shoes and Mary Jane shoes are really popular at the moment, but I do think this is more of an online thing right now. And this style of shoe isn't for me, and I don't think it ever will be. But hey, that's just me. Also, the Margiela tabbies are still going strong in my opinion, and I think we're going to see a lot more of them this autumn too. And again, I know these are nothing new, they've been around forever, and they're always on style, but again, classic items can still trend. And when it comes to boots, the Our Legacy Camion boot seems to be the it boot at the moment, and it seems like everyone has a pair, including myself. Actually, square toe boots and shoes in general are having a bit of a moment right now, and although I don't like a lot of them, there are some pairs that I like. I also think hiking style boots are still going strong, and I think we're going to see a lot more of them this autumn and in the winter. Also, Western style boots are really popular right now because of the whole Western style trend, and that's what I'm seeing right now. I'm sure I've forgotten some stuff, so let me know what I've missed, but I'm ending this one here. If you enjoyed this video, please do leave it a like, don't forget to hit subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Oh, would you look at that, guys? Isn't it beautiful? I can't quite believe it. I do love autumn. Oh, did you guys fall for that? Those weren't real leaves. That was just the latest CGI. Anyway, I'll see you later.